It is a sad video today because we are saying goodbye to the LS Swap Toyota. This truck, well, a lot of the parts anyways on this truck kind of have a history on the channel. This is the original box from my '89 Toyota pickup, and it of course still has the dent in it that Ethan from Grindhard Plumbing put in it. This truck's got my old fiberglass, my old bumper, my old winch, my old skid plate, and in a lot of ways it kind of just looks like what my truck used to look like. But of course, key difference is it's got the 5.3 liter LS motor.
Reason it has to go because I love the truck. It did me well, but I'm having a family now. I got a kid coming in less than a month and no room for a car seat, and I wanted something that's just more family friendly.
So we're loading it up on the car trailer because tomorrow we are heading to Castlegar because Bobo didn't sell this thing. He traded it. And I want to know, what do you guys think that he is trading this truck for? Leave a comment down below with your guesses. You know, it's got to be a family rig and it's something he wants to get out in the bush in. And with any luck, it's going to be a Toyota product because Bobo's been eyeing up Jeeps forever. We're just pulling into Castlegar here. The reason we're going to Castlegar, the guy isn't from Castlegar, he's from Headley, BC. This is kind of a halfway point, well, ish. We got to cover 2 mountain passes, he only has to cover 1, but it's about an hour shorter for us to get here. So we'll call it halfway. Almost time to get rid of the LS Toyota. Okay, slight change of plans. We got to Castlegar. Turns out the guy was still like 2 hours out. He was in Midway, and he's hauling with a first-gen Tundra and was worried about the pulse and pass. So instead of him doing like 1 bad pass and us doing 2, we're doing all 3. And we're meeting him in Christina Lake. So we made it to Christina Lake. As we came in, we passed the guy on the highway going the other way. We found a pullout and he's turning around to meet us. So now, let's check out what we're trading the LS Toyota for. Before we reveal the trade, we gotta talk about the sponsor of today's video, Onyx Off-Road. Whether you're hitting the trails or exploring new terrain, knowing where you're going is key, and that's why I trust Onyx. Onyx Off-Road puts detailed maps and navigation right in the palm of your hand. With over 500,000 miles of off-road trails mapped in the United States and Canada, you'll never be lost, no matter where you're heading. From planning your route to tracking your ride, Onyx gives you all the tools to make the most out of your off-road adventure. And with awesome features like offline maps, you'll always have all the information you need. No signal required. So if you're ready to level up your adventure, check out Onyx Off-Road with my link in the video description down below. Also, use coupon code Dirt.Garage to save yourself 20%. Okay, how about we go find out what we're trading that LS Toyota for? There it is, a second generation Toyota Tacoma getting traded straight across for a 1989 Toyota pickup with an LS swap. Traded the old LS Toyota for a second generation Tacoma. which is pretty good value trade, if I'm being honest. Now for the 4.5-hour trip home through the snow so that we can get a closer look at this thing and see, was it a good deal?
Good trade. Got a 2009 Taco in way better shape and cleaner than this junky thing right here.
Hey,
Just
that thing's beautiful.
point of view. No rust. Already has upgraded coilovers. Just super clean.
Honestly, I can't believe the trade. Like when we were meeting up with the guy and looking at this thing, things like the ball joints are done, the brakes are done, like a bunch of stuff mechanically,
But threw in all the new CVs, new brake rotors, new pads, new front end stuff, threw everything in that it needed for the front end already.
In the wheel well here, we've got Radflow coilovers and SPC control arms, and a sway bar drop kit and a diff drop kit. And out back, it looks like we've got Old Man Emu shocks and leaf springs. Overall, I think my brother did get the better end of the deal here. The LS Toyota, I mean, it was nice, but it was beat to crap. Like, the body was far from nice, where the body on this thing is great. A couple of key differences in this Tacoma versus mine, other than the fact that mine is completely built. This one is an 09, mine's a 2010. This one is also a crew cab short bed, but it is a Tier D off-road, which means it's got the factory rear diff lock. Is it everything you want?
Bigger tires.
It just needs bigger tires, yeah.
Bigger tires. But it's everything I want because look at the broom in the back. Easily put a kid back there now.
Well, go for a quick cruise and test this thing out.
See how bad the things are.
We know the ball joints are clapped and it needs brakes. I can hear some clunking.
Yeah, that's the ball joints.
That's the ball joints.
Sliding.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to drive like that for long.
Yeah. No, check engine lights, nothing. Airbag light is on.
Yeah, it's on mine too. Oh yeah, you can hear the brakes bad in here. One of those pads is worn right down. There is like metal on metal up there.
Guy says I'm gonna have a laugh when I look at the brake, the rotor.
So probably is metal on metal. The auto seems to work fine. Seems to shift good. Ball joints.
Brakes.
Well, we'll pull it apart. Pull the front end off.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yes.
I hope that comes through on camera.
So if I go like this, neutral.
Oh, I heard it activate. Yep, 4 low.
So if I hit the rear diff button,
Did it do anything? We were told that the diff lock actuator's stuck in this thing, so it might not work. Yeah, I don't think the diff lock's gonna work. We gotta play with that. We didn't even look at the engine bay.
no, you're gonna hate it even more.
Why? Is it clean?
You're gonna hate it.
Oh no. That is the cleanest engine bay I've ever seen in a Tacoma. What is going on? Why is this thing so good looking? No, everything looks so... How did you get this? Yep, I think it's totally. Maybe we should actually fix this thing so you can drive it instead of just putting way too big of tires on it. What? So as I mentioned, this truck in the back seat came loaded with a bunch of parts. We got another set of SPC control arms that actually have good ball joints, so that's going to be super easy to fix. We got brand new brake calipers, we got brand new brake rotors, we got brand new brake pads, we got CV boots, there's a bunch of oil seals, a brake cylinder. This thing should be a pretty good truck right off the hop, just with the parts that are here. I think this truck's got a new record for the worst brake rotors I've ever seen. Like, it was definitely metal on metal for a very, very long time. There is barely any material left there. Like, it's almost down to this inner rib. That's wild. Doesn't sound like metal on metal anymore. So we replaced both of the upper control arms because the spare control arms came with good ball joints. And we did pads and the rotor on just one side because the other side was still perfectly fine. And that's it. Not bad. Hour work and it's a completely different truck. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. Overall, the washboard.
Oh,
That's usually what would beat the crap out of you.
Yeah, this hurts in my other truck. Now I can like on the steel wheel.
On this complete washboard, yeah.
Yeah, the washboard, it still go 50 miles an hour.
So, what do you guys think? Is it worth the trade? Would you do it? Let us know in the comments below. I think it was way more than worth it, and that Boy got the way better side of this deal, to be honest. Just like an hour and a half worth of work, maybe, and the thing works great. The box mounts are really rattly, the rear locker doesn't work, and it desperately needs better tires, but those are all so minor. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this week's episode of Dirt Garage. If you do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button, and hey, consider subscribing. We upload weekly Toyota, building, wheeling, and off-roading content. Anyways, we'll catch you next week. Peace.